Facebook conversion ads is one of the most powerful types of Facebook campaigns you can run today, regardless of industry. In this video, I'll share what Facebook conversion ads even are, highlight their importance, and most importantly, show you how to effectively run them. Let's begin. Hey, it's Jaime. If we're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. All right, let's launch our conversion campaign. If this is the first time that you're running this type of campaign, right over here, then you will need to set up a custom conversion. There are two ways to set that up. First way is you come up here, go to All Tools, and then hit Custom Conversions, and then it'll walk you through creating your custom conversion. Pretty simple, straightforward. However, there is another option. You can actually start your campaign, and at the ad set level, you can create the custom conversion, and that's what we're gonna do today, so you can see how to create it both ways. There is another video that will be linked down below that shows you how to create a custom conversion in and of itself. So you're gonna want to check that out as well if this goes a little bit fast for you. So let's get started. All right, we're gonna select our special ad category since we're running a housing ad. We're gonna click conversions, and the type of campaign we're running today is, what is it? Investment. Property. We are gonna maximize the campaign. So we're allocating our ad budget from the campaign level. Normally, you're used to adjusting it through the ad set if you've been watching these videos in my channel with any regularity. But moving forward, I wanna get us into the habit of adjusting from the campaign level, as that's where Facebook is migrating to. Very similar to Google ads and YouTube ads. You set the budget from the campaign level versus the ad set level. This is a change that is happening within Facebook in short order, so might as well get accustomed to it. All right, we're gonna go to continue. It's a conversion campaign, investment, property. And here is our conversion event. This is where we select what do we want to optimize for. So I'm gonna X out of that, and then I'm gonna scroll down to define a new custom audience. And this is the same screen that you're gonna see had you gone over to that left-hand ads manager, gone to All Tools, and created a custom conversion from there. So essentially it's the same screen. Now it's asking you, well, let's read first and then I'll break it down. Custom conversions allow you to measure unique activities and optimize your ads for the events that matter most to your business, essentially leads, or if you're selling products, sales. Create a custom conversion by applying rules to the existing events. Include events that meet the following criteria. So we're gonna leave all URL traffic combined, and keep in mind, we want to track what matters most to us for our business, as it says here, and that is leads. And the way that we know that we get leads is if we're driving traffic to a landing page or to a website of some sort. We want to track what happens after they submit their information over at the confirmation page or the thank you page, or where you're delivering your offer. So I'll show you here right now. This is a sales funnel that I am driving traffic to. This is the landing page. So this is where I'm going to be driving the traffic to in this particular campaign. And then the thank you page, the only way that people get to the thank you page is if they gave me their information. So if they gave me their name, their number, and their email, then they're going to land in this page, no one else. So this is what we're trying to optimize for, and this is the URL that I'm going to take. Just make sure whenever you highlight something, you see right there, well, you can't see it very well. that right there, that has a space. Just be careful. Copy everything as you have it, and eliminate any unnecessary spaces so as to not affect your campaign. We're gonna copy that URL. Keep in mind, that is our thank you page. Again, there's no reason for people that didn't submit their information to be on this URL. So that's why we're gathering it. All right, and what we're telling it is, include all URL traffic events that meet the following criteria. And I'm putting contains because every time somebody lands on there, there's some additional code or there's some additional digits, some additional characters at the end of that URL that get created that are unique to that record. So I know that this URL right here will be static, so that's why I'm including that, and I'm highlighting it as contains. I certainly don't want to say doesn't contain, because if people land there, this URL will fire. And I don't want to select equals because, again, the extra characters after the URL that get added at the end over here, they're going to be different. So there's no way I can put that it equals that, because that's not the case. And then I'm going to name it Bishop Arts 813. The category, got to find lead somewhere. There it is. Value. You don't have to put a conversion value, but every once in a while, I like to put at least one just for funsies. Go ahead and create. Your custom conversion has been created. And then it asks me, hey, do you want to create a conversion ad? Well, that's kind of what we're doing. So we're done. We're going to look for it now. 0 events. Your custom conversion isn't active. We haven't received activity from this custom conversion yet. Please select an active, which is fine. All we need to do is have an event registered. So we're going to open an incognito window, and we're going to make that fire. We're going to make the conversion become active by landing on this page. As soon as somebody lands on this page, that's when it becomes active. So that's what we're doing right now. So we just experienced the downside of creating your conversion directly from the campaigns, where we created the event and it was created just fine. Then when we went to activate the conversion by copying the URL so the pixel would fire, when we did that, it still took a while for the event to register and for it to become active. So that's the downside if you're creating the actual conversion event down here. Most of the time you're going to be better off going to the going to the toolbar and creating your custom conversion through there and then activating it before you launch the campaign. It's no big deal doing it this way. It just requires a bit more patience and requires either it works right off the bat, or you have to refresh the campaign and start from where you left off. Just some minor things, minor differences. So I would encourage that you go up here and create it through the custom conversions rather than through your campaign. But I wanted to show you all aspects just to be thorough. All right, we are gonna continue going. Not gonna worry about the rest of them, And we are going to do Dallas. 15 mile is fine. So, okay. As far as interests, we are going to be targeting, who are we going to be targeting? This is going to be a split test, so I need to make sure I have these right. First time buyer. I'm going to go up here. Dallas. 15 mile. First time buyer. Investment property. Okay. So as a reminder, since we are running this ad as a special ad category, we can't do saved audiences, and the lookalike audiences as we know them are no longer available. I will do another video on lookalike audiences. There's a back-end way of doing it, but it's just too much to get into this video right here. We're going to do zip codes. I'm sorry, we can't do zip codes, we can't do age, we can't do gender, and we can't exclude people. We can narrow the audience, but we can't exclude people like we had in the past. I will be editing the placements. I'm only gonna go on Facebook newsfeed and marketplace. No, I want to do that individually later. I don't want those. I don't want those. I want the stories and I want the newsfeed from Facebook. All right. Let me come up here and copy this. Remember, we're running a conversion campaign. Missing field billing event in the specific. That error will go away. Alrighty. And all we need to do now is add an image. This is the image I want to use. I'll move myself one more time. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And I'm going to come over here, get the ad copy that is ready to go. Bishop Arts Investment Property will go fast. All right, and then the URL we're going to be using is right here. And see that little extra character? I purposefully did that. You see that little extra character right there? We want to make sure that we remove it, so we're going to do that. Let's leave that. Okay, here we go. I want the headline to show, and then I want the description to show. We're going to confirm, and then I'm going to recreate this into the other interest that I'm trying to split test. All right, it takes a few seconds for this button, the duplicate button, to appear once you create a campaign, but just give it a couple of seconds. It's gonna leave you with these two as it's creating the draft, but eventually it will come. So I'm at the ad set level, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna need 3 copies of this ad set. Okay, so here are the 3 copies that we wanted. Now we're gonna edit it. That's fine. They're publishing, which is fine. All right, it's gonna be renovation. Renovation, remove this, copy this, take this out. Renovation, go to the ad, copy and paste the name, and publish. All right, so X out of that, come back over here. That one's done, edit, and then we're doing starter home. Take care of that, Control C. Get rid of that. Starter home. Go to add, Control V. Publish this. X out of that. And then the final one, we're gonna do real estate investing. Oh, what am I doing? I copied the name there. Of course it's not going to read that. publish. All right, so we just launched a conversion campaign. This shows no ads, but it does have ads. We just created it. It'll get updated. You see here. It's just the thing that Facebook's been doing for the past week or so, which is odd, but it's gonna work. We just created a conversion campaign, not multiple campaigns. We have one campaign, it's a conversion campaign, and we're split testing 4 different ad sets with the same ad. So conversion campaigns are not difficult at all. You saw exactly how to create one. Use them in your business. Most importantly, split test them in your business, and you're going to be surprised at the winners, and you're going to be able to exponentially grow your business. All right, and this is all there is to it. We just created a conversion campaign. We did 4 ad sets that we're split testing with the same ad. So I will let this run for a couple of days and report in another video. But for our purposes, know that conversion ads are extremely useful, and you should be using them in your business. Test them out in your market and let me know about the results in the comment section down below. And as always, if you found value, please be sure to hit the subscribe button so we can talk again soon.